There will be a lot of people out stepping in some form today, whether it's probably getting things back into full gear after celebrating for the Guardians yesterday.
Might be a slow start this morning.
Yeah, it might be a little slow, but that's okay. But there are people that are obviously then walking to the Muni Lot today or walking into the Browns game this afternoon. It is going to be a beautiful day, but I have to point out that, do you see that? In the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. That's not the sunshine, clearly. That's the moon, and it is going to be full this evening. It appears full this morning, but it'll actually reach its peak illumination at about 4:54 tonight. So this is called the Hunter Moon. It's actually deemed that it won't have a big arrow on it. You didn't see a big arrow on it as we took a look from our CSU cam. But it's dubbed this really because the Hunter's Moon, as many would kind of start preparing for that hunting season ahead of a cold winter. And now it is already cold here. We don't have to talk too much more about the fact that it is chilly. We are no stranger to that here across Northeast Ohio, much of the Midwest. And hey, I have two temperatures on your screen side by side. The one in white is your current temperature. The one in blue is what it feels to you outside. So yes, in Elyria, it is 37 degrees, but it feels like it's sub-freezing because we have a little bit of a breeze. Even parts of Cuyahoga County, the Cuyahoga County Airport right now, 42 degrees, feeling like the mid-30s. Even in the Akron-Canton area, mid-30s, feeling like you are right around 30 degrees. So it is chilly outside this morning. You'll need an extra layer, especially if you're headed out right about now. Even if you head out through the afternoon, you might be able to toss it away because of the sunshine. But if you're anything like myself and always cold, you will need a layer handy. Temperatures from this time yesterday have started to kind of fluctuate and balance themselves out, but it's still chillier this time this morning because of the lack of cloud cover overhead. Yesterday morning on Go, I was telling you that temperatures were going to be cooler this morning, more widespread across the area instead of just our far inland zones because we wouldn't have any clouds overhead. That allows for some more drastic cooling to happen overnight. That's why we had another frost advisory issue. This goes through 9 a.m. This is probably not the time to go out and cover up some of the plants. That time was last night, but this just goes to show that you may be waking up to some patchy frost this morning because temperatures themselves could dip into the mid-30s, closer to freezing in some spots. And once again, we are not alone. The entire Midwest dealing with this. We are locked in the 30s, the 40s too. It is 38 degrees in Louisville right now. High pressure in control, so we have a little bit more of a westerly wind right now, but nonetheless, that is going to give us the blue skies, the sunshine, what you want to see to wrap up a weekend here. Today's still slightly unseasonably cool, but a copy of paste of today for tomorrow is expected. Today's high in the low 60s, so if you are headed on out, you're going to need the sunglasses from start to finish. Whether you can toss away that sweatshirt or not through the afternoon, it will still be a little chilly, especially for this time of the year. And tomorrow on the hour, as I mentioned, very similar to today, a whole lot of sunshine, highs in the low 60s in your National Zymark forecast there. When it comes to your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast, if you miss 70, boy, oh boy, do I have a treat for you. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we come closer to 70 degrees. We get our next front to sweep on through, and we basically do the whole deja vu thing of last week, this week times two, and we drop back into the 50s by Friday. But hey, the weekend for when the Guardians are back in town, at least right now, the beginning half of that weekend looks to be a-okay. Brianna.
Hey, it's heating up. Hey, good news. Hey.